Welcome back to Escape from Mars. We're here in the secret weapon facility, which is part of G Corp, and we uncovered this big underground section.
Target identified. All units converge.
Here there was a large robot that we had to take out in a very brave way, and there is still a large section hidden behind these giant doors. So that's what we are going to do right now. Above our heads there's some drones that are trying to get to us, but we'll just ignore those. So let's see. My guess is that if we press this button, these doors will open. We already know that there's some, what are they called? Turrets behind the doors. So that's why we altered this vehicle to have some turrets. This was already here. We just added some bits to it. So let's see, let's back up a little bit so that we might be able to take turrets out one by one. That's what we hope. We didn't design this from scratch, so that's why it's a bit weird. I don't think it's alright. Alright, run! Can we... Yes. Alright, so we missed all the action, but things seem to be going well. But there is a sensor there. Wait. We don't trust sensors. Let's continue a little bit. Do we even fit? Yes. What are we stuck on? I think we have to increase the suspension a little bit. Let's try that. This is going well. We can do it. Don't really think we can actually. We're crawling. Right, let's see if we can pick off some of these sensors. Because it would be a shame if after all this effort there's like a single landmine that takes us out. We get it? I think we did.
Target fleeing pursuit. Drones return to base.
I don't think we actually need to drive in here. Let's just go on foot. I think we already achieved what we wanted to, which is to take out all of these guns. I don't trust you. So yeah, I guess we overdid it with the amount of turrets, but I didn't know exactly what was here. We were peeking around the corner a little bit, but
while you were fumbling your way through the base, I found hidden files on the computer network, directing output to the nearest display.
Nearest display?
Low health.
Right. Let's see, how do these doors open? So we have a research storage, science level 8 required, nice. And then mainframe access, only for technicians.
Target found. All drones attack.
There we go. So here we have a bit of a control room with buttons, right, that makes a lot of sense. The storage and the mainframe access and lights. Alright, so I don't like the blue lights, so let's take that out. It doesn't really matter actually. Then we have a bunch of control units and this cargo container, which we of course want to know what is in there. A lot of ammo and some cool guns, nice. We'll leave those for now, but we'll definitely take them later. So which one first? Probably should equip a weapon as well. Mainframe. Science. I think we'll go for science. Oh, mainframe. Alright, that's a lot of text. Let's see. So this seems to be a bit of data log. Let me check which way to read it. Yeah, let's try it. Smythe. The board wants to know when we can acquire deeds on the land around the uranium deposits. The information is going to become common knowledge anytime now. One of those colonists is sure to stumble onto one of them and set off a gold rush. Kind regards, management. Sir, the auctions have been delayed because the seller have realized the land prices on the planet are shooting up. Those scientists promising to build habitable domes and terraform the planet are setting off a frenzy of activity. We can only expect more colonists and rival bidders in the month to come. Kind regards, Smythe. Smythe. Our news organizations have been set to discrediting the scientists and suggesting their projects are hoax and pyramid schemes to make themselves rich. People should have forgotten the climate change scandals of the 20th century by now. We think it could gain traction with our right-wing audience and Earth-first parties. Management. Sir, I have disturbing reports from our agent inside the group of MRE. Scientists have had significant success with a contained biodome. They landed an iguana-class freighter today with soil nutrient supplements and hydrolysis reactors to expand the scale of their work. They haven't gone public yet, but when they do, it will drive up the land cost exponentially. Smythe. Smythe. The board has voted to take exceptional measures to protect our assets on Mars. Your agent has clearance to modify the air filtering systems to flood the biodome with excess nitrogen while all of the scientists are inside. Make it look like an accident. Management. Sir, the agent finished his task. He sabotaged their database and emergency beacon, so it will be hard for even the MRE to find the site. I have attacked the coordinates. Smythe. Coordinates data recovered and added to your suit. Mabel. Alright, so Mabel was able to hack some data and add a GPS site, which I think is the experiment site. Very cool. So what we learned from this is that there is some biodome site, so some habitable area on this planet, and they discovered that there is a lot of uranium, so clean energy. And Smythe and management from G Corp, I guess, they did everything they could to get rid of those people so that they could cheaply buy some Martian soil, some acres. So I think that's more or less what happened here. Do we need some power actually? We're fine. Our health is pretty low. Is that producing? Is there anything killing us? No, I think it's fine. Alright. And then the research part. Curious about that now too. We're hacking.
Searching G-Corp data files. Weapons technology unlocked.
We got new weapon tech. What did we get? Autocannon, assault cannon. I think we got the assault cannon, right? We couldn't make that before. That will be very nice. It's a bit strange though that we found artillery shells here. We are unlocking assault cannon. That's fine. I was thinking we would get the assault one. Oh, can we make missiles? Rocket launcher. Is that alright. Oh, we can make a rocket launcher. Right. No missile launcher. Alright. Those take up a bit of space. let's just grind these down, I think. Got some uranium and bombs. Should probably store things in here now. Scrap from our scrap mod. No, we cannot carry all. We'll get rid of... Yeah, I don't really know why we need so many girders, but maybe the glass. And maybe some girders. It's let's try to store them anyway. Alright. Now we could grind this down and get more stuff, but I think it's fine. Nice, so we got a nice amount of loot. Some uranium, explosives, bunch of guns and a whole bunch of rockets, so we can make a rocket launcher. I think that's very nice. This thing is probably stuck here, so there's no use carrying it out. What we probably should do is refill our oxygen. And probably take the ammo out. Oh, we cannot carry
Facility
anything.
scanners
Right.
have picked up a hostile. Dispatch nearby patrols to location.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Right, we'll drive this out of here again, if we can.
Target identified. All
There we
units
go.
converge.
We do a little bit of hauling where we try to fit everything in a rover and then we quickly get out of here. Using Roach. Let's see, can we...
Inventory
This is such a
full.
mess here. Apologies for the mess. Can we get out of here? Let me out.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. Alright, let's get out of this. Now, on our way here, we were being attacked. So they took out a bunch of staircases. Yeah, so we have to fix that a little bit. It's not too bad, actually. I thought it was way worse. Nice. Back to a rover. All the destruction. I'm very happy we came prepared, that we got all this inventory space. I'm not sure how much is left.
Drone disarmed and returning for repairs.
Wait, that's very scary.
Drone disarmed and returning for repairs.
Do you think he's he's in this upstairs bit? Well, anyway,
Health low.
let's check out what's going on there. Might be your death. Yeah, we have some inventory space, so let's see what we really want to take, and then we get out of here. We are quite full. Yeah. So let's at least take the Gatling ammo home, and then ideally the artillery shells. I thought we had a bunch more, but where did we leave those?
Target identified. All units converge.
No, that's way too big. Right, let's leave those. I guess we take some steel plates. That's it. Yeah, I think it doesn't really matter. This is not the best place to do a lot of looting because it's far, far away from our base. So I guess it's just the experiment site where we have to go then. And I guess the headquarters of G-Corp is something which we can still raid. So the question is, what do we want to do first? Initiate some massive fight? Or go to the experiment site? The experiment site sounds a bit more peaceful. And there might be some technology to be unlocked there. So let's try that first. But of course, we will start a fight with G-Corp. Because that's a lot of fun. Let's see if we can get out of here. Can we switch on the lights? Alright, let's see how well this works, reversing in our fantastic tunnel. Right, all was going well, but there seems to be a bit of a trap outside. Which is strange, because we are far away from the base, so they are just following us. That is a bit annoying. If only we've gotten a rocket launcher. There's two of them even. How to do that?
Inventory full.
Luckily we have the resources to restore this, so that's quite nice. And apart from that, we probably need to restore the group. Alright, how will we do this? So first of all, we probably need all the speed we can get. And I guess then it's just a matter of try as best as we can. What's this? Target weapons, they're on, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see if this works. Can't see where we're going. at all.
Drone disarmed and returning for repairs. Drone disarmed and returning for repairs.
I think we've won. But it's hard to see what's going on. Alright, let's get out of here. So the storm has gone, and we can slowly see Mars Mountain, which is near our home. So that's very nice. So I would say this is a successful mission. It took a while to dig a tunnel all the way to the G-Corp station. Hindsight, we might have been able to battle those drones, but it's always like a bit tricky. So when we just came out of the cave or the tunnel, you could see that within a second G-Corp was able to take out one of our turrets. But then the second time we rushed out of it, they didn't really get a nice lock on. So then all of a sudden we were the ones that easily won that battle. So it's a bit of a coin toss whether or not we get the right angle before they do. That's at least my guess. So what we'll do now is that we bring the materials home and we take out the guppy for a bit of scouting and also probably some materials recycling at Mickey Scrap. But what's more important is the overall plan. So we now have this new site to explore, so we will make sure to do that. Let's be careful around this bit. Might need to move our drills up because they were causing that, I think. So we'll check out this new site, and that might change our plans to come. But I think in general we need a new rover. We'll go for a large grid one, design it like a bit of a tank, and make sure to at least give it some assault cannons. At least one, maybe two. I think that would be worthwhile. And with that we should be able to attack the G-Corp facility. And probably it would be nice if we print a rocket launcher just for us. Just in case, you know? Probably something that we should work on still. I feel like a cat that has grown a little bit too big to fit through the little cat door. So let's get all the stuff out of Roach. Let's see how our base is doing. So we are deconstructing a lot of stuff. Nice, so slowly we're getting some iron. So we have a K of iron. And all of a sudden we have some uranium. That's very nice. We are completely out of ice if I remember correctly, so we might also have to go and get some ice. So let's put our guppy to work. So the ice is important to power a base because we are currently still using more than that we are generating, and for that we'll visit the ice mine. And there we are. How quickly hide all kinds of GPSs because I need all the visibility that we can get. It's really horrible weather. But vaguely in the distance you can see this red blinking light, which is a landing platform. I'm really missing the spotlight that we had on this. I'm not sure where we should add that. That's the reason why we don't have it anymore. Would have been really nice to have one. Let's see. There we have it. Ready to lock. Alright, so strangely enough there's still some ice in the connector still. But right, the trick now is that we switch on the drill and we slowly watch our inventory fill up, I guess. Not really sure why the connector is not ditching it directly in our inventory. Should we... we should probably set ejector out, right? Connector 2. 1. We could also manually do it, to be honest. Just go whoop. I think that's just as nice. Well, not a lot happening anymore. Can we see why? We might just be very unlucky with the spot where we're drilling. Let's go check it out. There was some weird passage over here, right? It's only a small bit of ice, right? Yeah, we are a bit unlucky with the position of drilling. We will do some manual drilling as well, I guess. Oop, almost dropped into the doom hole.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, let's get back up. So probably we have to improve our drill design a bit. Maybe do some horizontal drilling, or find some other creative way of getting it going again. And I think for now we have some nice collection of ice again. So for now, let's just get out of here, and then next time we'll try to fix this. So let's see. Let's go back to base. And hand in the ice, fix our power for now, and then continue our mission. That wraps up today. We fully explored the secret weapon facility and learned the truth about G-Corp. They're a bunch of greedy dirtbags who killed the crew of the Mars Research Expedition, MRE. Next time, we will take the guppy out to visit this experiment site. Very curious about this biodome. So, thank you for joining. Special thanks to the people that subscribed. All the likes, it's really kind of you. And I hope I see you around next time. Bye bye.